I know we are all anxiously anticipating the third drop from Byline into their investigation into Dan Wootton, but may I recommend another article in the meantime? I talked about this a few weeks ago, but there is an excellent article in Prospect about Prince Harry versus the press, but also about Byline in general. The piece opens up with a party at a members-only bar in London that Hugh Grant is hosting. It's part birthday party. It's also part bringing together a group of unlikely misfits. You have your celebrities and politicians there, but you also have the people that used to hack them. And while Prince Harry is not there, he certainly agrees with their cause, and that he is the type of person that could deliver the final blow to the tabloid industry and these practices. So among the guests are Graham Johnson, who's one of the co-founders of Byline. In the piece, he is described as a tabloid apostate, someone who regrets aspects of his former career and seems hell-bent on making amends by bringing to light as much evidence of historical wrongdoing as he possibly can. Dan Evans is also a part of this article, and he is one of the co-authors of Byline's investigation into Dan Wootton. In many ways, Evans and Johnson had similar careers that came to an end during the heyday of hacking in the British media. They both got in trouble for their participation, and now they are trying to expose these wrongdoings and make amends. And I think that's what makes Byline the perfect outlet to look into these claims against Dan. They know the game. They have worked in this world. Their site is crowdfunded. They do not answer to a big media conglomerate. I think all of this is related. The Dan Wootton investigation, Prince Harry and others' cases against British media, specifically tabloids, and the phone hacking of the past. Because the trials of 2012 into phone hacking and the Levinson Inquiry Part 1 did not finish the job when it comes to delivering the kind of media that British people deserve. And I think this dig into Dan might expose some bigger systemic problems at work. And we're already seeing the groundwork for that in terms of the Sun paying off and covering up allegations against him. Kind of calls into question if they really reformed after 2012 and closing News of the World, which is largely their argument in their case against Prince Harry, besides statute of limitations. Things are fine. We closed News of the World. It was a couple of bad apples. No biggie. They got off easy. And that is why I do not think we're seeing more coverage of this Dan scandal because of the implications it could have for this media ecosystem. I will be back later when Byline drops part 3 of their investigation. Stay tuned.